we live?
Oh my god.
What's up? OSG podcast with your two regular hosts, Will Holt and Stay High, featuring some new N-word, go by the name of Cum Shark Pro.
Temporarily.
And that's all I got.
Yeah.
The rest of it's up to you guys, 'cause I got nothing to talk about.
You got nothing? Well, that was like...
I got nothing.
Facts. Alright.
I think that was genuinely the best intro I've ever heard in my life. So that's pretty alright.
Nutted.
Here's a thought. I'll just start doing what my mom made me stop doing this in high school. I started talking about whatever I'm thinking about. Those Cum Shark dudes. Those dudes are crazy. I love those guys.
Yeah.
Those dudes are awesome. Yeah, y'all know what that is, right?
Some of the best threads I've ever been in.
As well as you just like run up to a girl in public while you're jacking off, and like right before you come, you just like nut on her, and then you just run off.
That's one way to do it. I mean, you can just kind of be like stealthy too. But...
Yeah, I remember seeing like the stealth bomber Cum Sharks that are just like whacking it under a giant hoodie on the bus while a girl is asleep, and then you just like lean over and then you get off the bus and you just leave her there with cum.
Yeah.
Just come all over?
Well, on her like leg or like boot or something. You know? I assume if you hit her skin, she'll probably be like,
yeah, it's surprisingly
hey, why are you coming on me? Yeah, they're probably fake. I don't know.
Do you know what I don't understand about that? Like, how is that a fetish? Like, once I come, bro, like, I'm not even interested anymore. Like, how people come and, like, go, oh, like, that's so hot. Like,
It's just like a power thing. You know, I just want to, like... What they are is rapists without the balls to rape.
Yeah, it is kind of some sexual assault, but, you know...
I can't iterate this enough. I am not into it. But the guys that do it and make the fucking funny videos, those dudes are hilarious. Those guys are crazy.
but you're not sexually attracted to it.
No, not at all. The only thing I'm sexually attracted to is vanilla, like a missionary sex with the lights off with a woman I'm married to.
Yeah. We can be...
What do you mean? Did you, like, last podcast you, like, talked about, like, going to a fat chick, though. Yeah, go to that shit, like...
Well, that's only when there's like sweet spots of no fap where I'm just like I see a girl wearing flip flops and have to like, yeah, this actually happened to me. I once dislocated 2 of my knuckles and fractured my wrist punching a brick wall because I was like 3 months into no fap and a girl wearing booty shorts walked by me. She was only like a 7 out of 10, and I just like,
just that horny.
It was like my options were like rape, which I'm not gonna do, or like act violently until the urge passes, and so I just punched the fuck out of my apartment's wall and couldn't make a fist for like 3 months. It was not good. I know that's not normal. I think I've got like
That's fucking hilarious.
well, I definitely got a mental problem, but that's either a mental problem or that's like high D. I don't know. I'm gonna tell people with high D.
No, you're definitely
When
not.
was the last time you beat one out, dude?
No. Although when I went up, I was convinced that the ISP would email my parents saying like, "Are you sure you want access to Pornhub.com?" if I got on it. So I just never watched porn until I went to college. And by that time I watched it and was like, yeah, this kind of sucks.
I used to torrent porn, then I got a letter in the mail, you know, like cease and desist, you know, from your ISP.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, my mom opened that shit and so like, is this you?
No, I don't know. We need to change the passwords. So somebody's hacking her. I don't know, man. Moms have to know their kids are like beating off all the time, right?
Bro, that happened to my friend. Like my Asian friend with hentai. It was so fun.
Oh no, dude.
He tried himself.
Well, like, of course it was hentai, too. It was hilarious.
Yeah, fucking just live the stereotype.
Yeah.
Do like adult Jap, man? Can you say Jap?
Yeah, you can.
Do
I said
adult
you-
Jap men like watch anime? Like, are they sitting around watching? I know there's like Naruto and like Pokemon, but are they like adult animes? Not like sexual necessarily, but like dramas that are anime.
I'm pretty sure Japanese people don't actually watch anime.
I have no fucking idea. I don't know shit about Asia.
No. They don't do that shit though. There's no way.
I mean, honestly,
Like some people that watch anime are like the weebs that are like.
it's just like just as fucking weird to be do to that, even if you're living in Tokyo. It's like this guy's a weeaboo. What the fuck?
Well, freshman year of college, me and one of my roommates got we were like, all right, what the fuck is anime? Like, I know, I guess it's just like cartoons. I don't know. But we sat down, opened up Netflix, and just looked for an anime. And we're like, you know what? Let's watch. This is 6 episodes. We're gonna watch all 6 of them on like a Thursday night. You know, nothing going on. Let's just watch them. Figure out what anime is. Maybe it isn't that bad. Well, anyway, we just picked one at random, and it was called like, I don't remember what it was called. It had the word Gargantua in it, which, you know, that's like tips for off the bat. And it was, all I remember from the plot is it was in future where like global climate change like fucked up Earth and flooded it. And like to escape that, the rich people went off into space, and they were like crossbreeding humans with squid because the squid could like live in space and didn't need to be on a ship. But then it like went haywire, and the what's the fucking word? Holy shit! The squid. I couldn't remember the fucking word squid, even though I just said the squid people like evolved and became like a warrior race, and so they went to war with like these mechas that the humans had, and there was just like a giant squid space war going on, and then one of the mechas crashed on Earth, but it had been like 1,000 years, and they didn't know it was Earth, and it was just a complete water planet that was occupied by like people who were floating boats to live. They had like boat cities and shit, and they worshipped the squids on that planet, but the mecha dude was like slaughtering them, and that's like literally the whole show.
Wow, yeah.
It was fucking
I don't even
gay.
have to watch it now.
It was fucking retarded, and I hated it. And my respect for the Japanese people was at an all-time low. I can't see it coming back.
You never watched Toonami or anything?
Yeah, I watched Toonami, but those are like cartoons. Like, let's be honest.
Okay.
Like, I didn't really care for Dragon Ball Z because there were so many fucking episodes. I just didn't care. But like, I watched like 10 episodes of Naruto, and then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go play outside. And yeah, Pokemon I watched. I was like real little. I don't hardly think that's the same as watching anime though.
It is anime though.
Well, you know what? You're fucking you're gay, dude. So
I was fucking sick, bro. I was just letting you know that is what it is.
well,
Because you're asking, bro.
whatever, dude. Who gives a shit? It's gay. TV sucks. All I watch is sports.
I stopped
And-
watching Pokemon because I didn't want to watch anime.
Damn, bro.
I hate anime, bro.
It hit like that sometimes, though.
What do you watch this day? What's your go-to?
My go-to? I'm rewatching The Office right now.
Oh my fucking god. Every time there's like an insight about your life, it's just dog shit. Like, It's awful.
What's wrong with that?
You got baited by
Because it
the
fucking
guy that kept.
sucks. It's awful. It sucks. I can't say any more than The Office is fucking awful. And it's the worst one. I pop up in Tinder, and I'm like, you know what? I'm a fucking bitch. I open
Just look at
every single bio. Every single bio is like, just looking for the gem to my Pam. And I just want to fucking smash the shit out of the goddamn fucking retarded head. Just bury here somewhere. Not fucking just. Ugh. We gotta do something. Someone should do something. Not me though.
It's just because it's like such a good show. Like I don't understand that. Like, oh nah, listen, whatever. Fuck you.
Yeah, that has its
It's all
moments.
good.
The whole time I'm watching TV, the whole time, no matter how fucking good it is, no matter what show, no matter who's there, I'm like, I might as well be hooked up to the fucking dialysis machine, waiting to die. It's
You're
fucking
such a-
awful.
You're such a negative piece of shit. Holy.
That's
Oh,
why
okay.
I don't like
Oh,
sports
well,
that
like-
much anymore, dude. So many commercials and shit.
I am at the point where I only watch football, and I was trying to watch a Grizzlies game earlier, but it's like they're just gonna fucking lose anyway. So what's the point? And
Yeah, they're blowing up, dude. Trying to their players.
yeah, on a fucking 9-loss streak, they're actually up by 9 right now. Fourth. Yeah, and then when I was real little, I somehow got into watching Fulham, the English soccer team. And I saw they were in the Premier League this year, and I was like, I'll give them a watch. They're fucking like last at the midway point of the season. So I'm like, all right, fuck soccer. Even though I played soccer for like legitimately 17 years, it's like fuck, I don't give a shit. And then I want to sit and I want to watch football and not do anything else ever. That's it.
You know,
Say something other than.
a lot of people think people that watch sports are fags. You just watch people play a sport, or you don't just play the sport yourself.
Yeah, well, a lot of people watch fucking. I will never understand watching a streamer. Never in my life will I understand that. I think people that watch streamers are just like. They're just fucking awful. That's what they are.
They're just awful, like awful people.
I hate them. I just don't like them.
No.
Who?
Anyone that watches a streamer.
Oh.
And like YouTube, like content creators, air quotes. Like what the? Who fucking cares, dude? Like I used to watch Sam Hyatt. I'm sure most of the people who listen to this probably did. But just like after a while, I'm like, all right, just saying the same joke in a different way. You know, like I think his funniest videos are the ones where he goes through a drive-through and is just like screaming about how the Mexican server put his hands on his food. And
Well, he did though.
the Boobas one was pretty good. And I think the one where they're talking about going to the park, that was good. And then the rest of them are just like, they might as well just be one video for me. I don't like anything.
That's relatable. Just make your own shit.
I don't have any like. I got no interests. I guess I go to class. I go to work. I play this shitty fucking game sometimes. I like to work out. That's one thing.
Bro, you're so skinny, you don't work out.
You haven't seen me in over a year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You're just like
Oh
twice.
yeah. Oh okay. Yeah.
You're just like way thicker now. But you don't. Alright, whatever.
Well, okay. I'm trying to think back of when I had Snapchat before I deleted it. I had you on it. That was like 2017, and I was probably like 5'11", 150 at the time.
What are you now, 6'2"?
I'm 6'1".
What?
Yeah, and
How old are you?
22.
What?
And you know what? I actually have growing pains in my hips and knees literally all the time.
When did you hit puberty,
And
bro?
I had puberty in the fucking 7th grade. In 6th grade, I was like 4 foot tall, and I come back after summer before 7th grade, and I'm like 5'9", and my voice is like, "Hey, you guys." But yeah, at my like yearly checkup or whatever, the guy was like, "Huh, you're still growing, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, that happens sometimes." I was like, "Well, all right." He said the best I could do was probably just over 6'2", but I'm not really like trying for it or anything, so I don't know.
Well, you can't really do anything.
I don't know. I'm just out here. What were we fucking talking about? Oh yeah, no, I'm 6'1", and last I checked, 190. So I've gained, what did I say, 40 pounds?
Whoa. Whoa.
Big boy.
You're probably still a fucking like 6'1", fucking 120-pound twinlet.
Nah.
Because I remember you were a fucking stick.
Nah. I like weighed 170 or like 180.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Or, like,
I'm sure,
past
girl.
What do you mean? I'm sure.
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you are sure. You've seen me, you fucking dumb fuck.
Post a pic right now.
Right now, you want me to go on Discord?
Yeah, I remember specifically calling you a twink, and you said I'm not a twink. I have abs.
You think I'm a twin? Because I'm like thin and good looking and like listen.
That's what a twink is. You're like a baby. You're a fucking
you know-
baby, dude. What? Get someone to change your fucking poopy diaper, dude.
So you admit I'm pretty good looking.
You're just a baby. We let you hang out with us. We're way cooler than you. And we let you hang out with us because my mom told me to let you hang out with us. Because my mom said your mom at the grocery store. And they wanted to organize a play date, but my mom told me about it, and I said no.
Okay, you're such a funny guy.
That actually happened to me in middle school. There was this kid that had like a back brace, and he had some kind of birth defect where he was just like, he wasn't retarded, but he had a retard body. And he had a back brace. And he had fucking like 3 teeth. He was just weird as hell. And my mom saw his mom at fucking Walmart, and they were like, "Let's organize a play date between the boys." And my mom was like, "That's a great fucking idea." And so I had to do it. And he came over to my house, and I was like, "You want to play catch?" And he was like, "I can't play catch." I was like, "You can play GameCube?" And he was like, "My mom doesn't let me play video games." I was like, "You want to fucking read? Like, what do you want to do?" And he was like, "What kind of books do you have?" And he just looked at my bookshelf for like an hour, and then asked to use our phone, called his mom, and she came and got him. That's what you are. Well, it's not my fault he was a fucking faggot, you know?
He should have just played Dickie with you, bro.
He wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
My man, stay high, be hitting the jeeb too hard.
Yeah. Sure.
I bet you have one of those milk jug fucking bomb things. You ever seen one of those?
Nah. If anyone wants to know what kind of bomb you have, it's a beaker bomb. Just Google what that is, you'll see it.
Yeah, I'm not really interested. So
Yeah, well, maybe not, but I'll have you know a lot of people are interested in me.
I bet nobody is, actually.
Yeah, no.
Everyone who was cheering for you against Mago was doing it ironically.
Yeah, no, but people want to hear that story. Shall I tell them what happened?
Yeah, let's get that.
Yeah, let's actually talk about RuneScape for a bit.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Let me take a sip of water here, but I'll tell you how I got banned.
Alright.
Yeah, I got kicked the other day for nothing, dude. Literally just, show up.
It's just a meme. No one cares.
Don't worry, that's just a meme.
Hey, they like to kick people who don't talk.
It's just
So
gives
that
me
other people
it's
can
a
join.
good excuse to take an hour break, go do something productive.
They
You can just like lay in your bed and look at Facebook.
Come back and shitpost twice as hard.
Yeah.
They kick lurkers mainly. If you never talk and you're like, why do they get kicked? Because you
I remember one time I was like, let's play a game where you say the username of someone you've never seen speak who's in the CC right now. And there were like 80 people who've just never spoken ever.
Well, yeah,
Just
so
like-
the CC is always full, so when they clear people, they kick people that don't talk.
What's the end game? To just sit and not like what are they just reading? Are they trying to farm PMOD? What are they doing?
Some people just like to read. But yeah, okay. Listen,
Fucking voyeurs.
listen, boys.
All right,
Is that how you pronounce that? Voyeur?
Shut up.
voyeurism. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, voyeurism.
That's a fetish I can get behind either.
Okay.
Alright, so... so here's...
I don't really understand feet, but I like to. I mean about feet. Tummy though, like man, a good tummy can like turn a 6 to an 8 for me. Like
I thought you wanted to talk about RuneScape and you bring up filming.
yeah, go ahead.
All you want to do is like talk about like...
No, I get distracted easy.
Alright. I
My
want
mom thinks I had ADD, but I was like, I'm not getting
Yeah,
tested for that.
You probably do, alright? Anyways.
Well, who fucking cares?
Shut up. Alright,
It's not like it's important.
Nah, shut up.
All right,
Nah, okay, so, I don't know,
go ahead.
I want to tell this because people, like, keep fucking asking me. And it's like, alright.
CC drama.
Yeah, bro, it's like, it's easily the most fabricated drama, like, in the world. Like, I think, it all started with me. I was just sitting around one day, and this, Packy, like, and just, like, starts, I don't know. They wanted to create this fight between me and Mago, or Joe Joyce, right? And it was just like this thing in Discord. They're like, oh yeah, let's fight, let's set it this day. And then that was say like a week from when they first said it. And so I was like, sure, why not? I don't really care. That could be fun. And then like a week later, like comes by and like nothing happens, right? There's no one there. Ivan was in the CC that day and I asked him like, yo, where's Joyce? Let's fight and stuff, right? And like no one was there, like no one said anything. And then about 5 days later, Pen pings me, like super early in the morning. It's like I don't know, like 7 a.m. And he's like, "Let's fight today," or like play with Joe Joyce today. I was like, "Okay, sure." He's like, well, "Okay, are you gonna be on later?" I'm like, "Yeah." So, I don't know.
So you ran away.
No, listen, it's like a fucking weekday, I think, and I'm out of the house, right? I come home at like 7 p.m. and I go into RuneScape. I got like 200 messages on Discord. I'm like, what the fuck do I have 200 fucking messages on Discord? And I click on, and it's just non-stop feed of me like running away from this fight. Just non-stop. I log into RuneScape, and you know, like auto like go into OSG. It's like you were banned from this channel. And I was at the Grand Exchange, and I popped at 327, and like 4 people, well, like 2 people are PMing me instantly. Bro, you got banned. Where were you? Why'd you run away from the fight? I'm like, bro, what? You know, like.
That's the whole fucking. Is that it?
That's the whole thing, right?
You could not tell that more boringly. Like,
yeah, listen, no, so anyway.
make something up, dude. Like, add something to it. Jesus.
No, I'm not done. That's just it. Like, that's the whole.
Okay, for the second half, mix something up because.
No, I'm just gonna tell a story.
God.
So, yeah, second half, like, I don't know, they're riding my cock for like a fucking week about how I ran away from this fight, and it's just like this fucking dude PK'd me. But anyway, we'll just skip to the fight. Eventually, both me and Mog found ourselves online, and I think it was Dev who was like, brought up the fact that I ran away, so we ended up fighting. And there's about 20-30 people at the fucking 325 Grand Exchange, which was pretty epic. I didn't expect so many people. There was people with bets fats and shit. I didn't really believe it, but there was apparently.
Yeah.
And then in
Yeah.
about, I don't know, 20, 30 people, we had 2 brid fights and a best of 5 in the arena. Won both in front of like everybody after being banned, and then had about collectively like, I don't know how many people were there, but everyone basically. Chant and unbanned. Got unbanned. Pretty epic win for the Mog. I don't know.
Is that it?
That's all it was, really. Like,
Alright, well, if we have any listeners left after that fucking Snorefest,
Snorefest.
what's
I
up?
thought it was
What
pretty
else?
good, bro.
Who cares? Dude, shit's boring. What's the topic? Did y'all take a Will Holt challenge?
What's that?
No.
It's where it's a group of challenges. One, you can only take cold showers for a month. You can only eat ground beef for a month. You can only drink water for a month. And you have to sleep flat on your back with no pillow or blanket for a month. And you can't use the heater for a month. That's the Will Holt retard challenge.
Is it like a self-improvement thing? For the most part?
Well, I did it because my back was fucked up because I don't know how to squat. Apparently, it just gets fucked up all the time. So, yeah, sleeping on the floor on your back is a great way to like straighten your posture out, which is probably why I'm taller, honestly. But yeah, I just started doing that and then memeing it, and then it turned out that sleeping on the floor actually gave me like mystical, like fortune-telling dreams, and gave me like clear insights to things I've been quarreling inwardly, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a big thing. I'm not too worried about it though.
That's
Not a big
real.
deal. Yeah, it's cool though.
You just like do that, like.
Yeah, I'm fixing to quit the fucking ground beef because it's goddamn awful eating 3 pounds of beef per day. But
Do you
Yeah.
ever just like make a huge plate of nachos with like ground beef?
no, just ground beef actually.
Just ground beef, like
Just ground beef.
nothing else.
Yep.
Not rice, not.
Nope. Just the ground beef. It's
You don't need vegetables.
no, fuck vegetables, dude. And people are always like, "You're doing a fucking diet, bro," but like, I legitimately never felt more energetic in my life than when I was only eating beef and drinking water. Like, legitimately, it adds. Well, first off, the fat just melted off of me. Like, my torso used to have some pudge to it and a little love handles. Those are just gone after like almost 3 weeks. Just completely gone. Probably like
I think-
15 pounds of just pure fat just gone. And
Yeah, but
you know, it can't be that bad for you if I just feel good, you know.
yo, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. No, yeah, sure.
So, I second
Just
that.
drop that out of nowhere.
Yeah, you talked over me 3 times in a row.
Well, because no one fucking gives a shit about anything you have to say.
Well, I don't know.
So just go ahead, pick your go, and then we'll analyze it, and then I'll have a go, and we'll talk about how good it was. And then Cum Shark can have a go because it's been a couple goes since he went,
That's alright.
and then it'll be a free for all. You have to claim your go. We're trying to come out even. So this one doesn't count as a go because I'm explaining it.
Okay, but I get to analyze now, right? I gotta be.
Well, no, you can't analyze that one, but from now on, it's go time. Go.
Yeah, well, so I don't know. You used to have this like you like have this ugly American diet, right? Like, and then all you do is eat water and ground.
Yeah, I
beef.
eat water.
What?
Yeah, you drink water. You drink water and eat ground beef. Like,
What are you talking about, American? What are you talking about, American diet? What is that?
Well, like everyone knows how Americans eat. Like, you're the fattest fucking group of fucks like in the whole world.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how like autistically obsessed with my health and fitness I am?
Well, yeah, maybe not, but that's what I'm saying.
I ate nothing but chicken, rice, and broccoli for over a year.
Yeah, now.
No, I
But
did.
I'm saying. Oh, okay.
And then I did GOMAD for a while, which was great for weight gain and strength gain, but it made me fat, kind of. And then eating only beef made my strength just completely plummet, and all the fat melted off. So I'm gonna go back to my patented
But you weren't
one whole Publix Supreme pizza and 1/2 gallon of chocolate milk per day diet.
Yeah.
For a grand total of 4,000 calories, 180 grams of protein, and
just like
$7.
You just said that I was wrong, but then you're like, yeah. So I stopped not eating fat with my
Yeah, but it's bulking.
I went back to eating fatty American foods, which was my.
I didn't go back yet. I'm going back on Thursday when I run out of ground beef. Because my dumbass was like, well, I'm going to do this forever, obviously, so I should buy 60 pounds of ground beef.
So I was like,
go fucking have the goddamn shit.
You did eat a fatty American diet, and then you like just started eating ground beef, which is no fat.
Well, I'm sorry you eat like a fucking baby bird. Like, some people have to eat to maintain weight. I need to eat like 3,500 calories just to weigh the same.
Bro, like my fridge is like literally just chicken right now, because all I eat is chicken, rice, and broccoli.
And you don't lift.
I actually have yogurt. I do lift.
Nah. What's your deadlift? What's your deadlift max?
I don't ever max. Who the fuck max?
What, are you fucking kidding me? You don't know your 1 rep max?
No, I've never 1 rep in my life.
What the fuck? Well, what do you do? What do you do? Strong lifts?
Strong lift? I don't even know what strong lift means.
So what, you just go fuck around in the gym, basically? So I feel like doing the lat pull down a couple times, then I'm gonna go.
No,
I don't know.
I have a routine, yeah.
Well, what is it? Is it just some shit you made up?
Almost.
Do you deadlift? Yes or no?
Yeah, I deadlift with when I do squats. I deadlift.
What do you deadlift? How much?
And then I do 4 reps, and I start with 1 plate each side, and then 1 plate, 2 plates. Well, 1 plate to 2 plates over 4 reps. So I add like 25, and then 10, and then 10. And then I just do as many as that I can each time. And like I haven't been able to do much more than that, so I haven't gone higher.
Okay, well that's why it's not going up higher, because you're not programming properly.
What are you talking
See, at the core of the OSG podcast is a body positivity and health and fitness podcast.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
You can't just go in and lift like what you feel like lifting until you're tired. You will never improve doing that. You have to actually program properly.
I know, that's because I'm maintaining.
Why? You weigh 170 pounds and you're over 6 foot tall.
Yeah. I like my weight. I don't want to get bigger.
That's unreal, mate. I don't know what to tell you.
What is body positivity?
Yeah, like
what is what?
Like, what are you going off about? Like, what's wrong with that? I'm in a
like the size of a high schooler.
I'm in a good healthy weight range. I don't want to be any bigger.
Okay, healthy weight range says who? Fucking Canadian health scientists?
Yeah,
Those motherfuckers also suggest you eat 2,000 calories a day as like a healthy diet.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's so funny. You know, the reality of the situation.
Realistically, a human male is over 200 pounds, so...
No, let me throw up my calculator right now.
Look, if you're over 6 foot and you under 200 pounds, you're cheating yourself.
I'm 6.0.
6.0 what?
Inches. Feet. Like, I'm just 6 foot.
So what? I'm clinically obese. Yet
So-
I'm probably 9% body.
Okay, listen. Wait. So at 6 foot, no, shut up. At 6 foot 170, my BMI is 23.1, which is within the normal weight range. Which is on the high end of the normal weight range.
That is ridiculous. That's so small.
How is that small? Small
It's
is like,
fucking like a baby.
underweight is 5 lower than what I am. I'm trim, obviously, but that's what I like. Because, one, it's easier to maintain. 2, chicks love my body, right, obviously, right? So, like, why would I change it?
Was that a fart? What the?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What did you say? I wasn't even paying attention because I heard a noise. So, what did you say?
Nah, bro, like, I'm in, like, the perfect weight range. So,
By the quote-unquote peer-reviewed health standards. Sure.
what are your health standards? Like, your health standards are peer-reviewed.
Well, mine aren't peer-reviewed because it's just what do I know other than like what works for me. All that other shit, like I'm not gonna read.
Real shit.
You know, I'm not gonna study or look to scientists. Scientists are fucking retards. I don't trust anything those stupid motherfuckers say. What's healthy to me at 6'1" is probably about 210 pounds. Say something.
Well, like, you're just saying I'm wrong no matter what I say. There's no argument.
Well, all right. You are wrong. First off, second off, I'm glad that you realize you're not going to get anywhere with this.
Well, yeah,
You could be.
You're
What?
just making bad points.
I'm not making
mean,
bad points.
I'm in a good, healthy weight range. I maintain my weight. Like, there's no reason.
If you're walking around downtown with a girl and a big ass black dude comes up and is like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
I've been
You're
like,
just like, oh sorry, bro, I'm high school. I'm gonna get out of here, and he'll be like,
bro,
oh that's right, you have the body of a high school freshman, so I'm gonna let you go.
bro. I've been
Sorry about that, kiddo.
I've been maintaining the same weight range for like almost 2 years, and you're like surprised I did that on purpose. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm very
Like, I don't
surprised
do-
you did that on purpose. Yes.
Well, you seem surprised. You're like, oh, that's why you're not gaining weight. I'm like,
No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. I am very surprised.
oh, okay.
Like,
Well, it didn't seem like
eat more. Like, it's weird.
Why?
So you can like what? I don't know, man. You're useless, and when the world when the bombs start popping off and
Yeah.
Yellowstone erupts and it's a mad scramble, you're just gonna be like, someone save me! I'm in high school.
Why,
You can
why
see
does
by
that,
my body.
why does that make me like high school? Like in high school, you want to be as big as possible. So like,
Well, because I feel like when I was in high school, I was a 6 foot 170.
you just got over 6 foot, bro. How are you that in high school, dude?
No,
Yeah, you just told me you just turned 6 foot.
no, I told you in 7th grade I was 5'9", and I told you when I talked to you over a year ago I was 6 foot, and now I'm 6'1".
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention though. So.
Well, yeah, smoking good fucking weed.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
What were we talking about?
You were trying to make fun of me for being pretty healthy.
Yeah. Well, whatever. You gotta do extreme things to be an extreme guy. I'm an extreme guy.
Sounds like it.
That's what I say to girls when I'd walk up to them in the bar, just sit down and say, "You ever been with an extreme guy?" And they just hand me their panties. And
You know
I'm like, all right.
That reminds me of Ross from Friends for some reason.
Yeah, I remember that episode where Ross was like, "How am I supposed to not have sex for 20 days?"
Yeah. How long you been on the no fat tip?
Well, let's see. I do like long bursts.
Just current streak, I guess.
The current streak is 26 days.
All right.
New year. But
I got caught twice today.
I think the longest I've ever been was I went from October of 20.
Wait a second. How is 23 days New Year's? The 26th.
I said 26.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Jesus. I went from like mid-June 2016 until like January 2017. And then some fucking whore found out while I was talking to her, and she was asking, like, why don't I ever ask for nudes? And I was like, well, because I'm so fucking horny all the time, I probably beat off. Well, she was like, what's wrong with that? And I was like, well, I don't beat off. She was like, then she just started sending me, like, the nasty, like, dirtiest pictures I've ever fucking seen. She was like, why don't you beat off and on? And it was just
Dude, that's a great strategy, though. What the fuck?
And I was just like, fuck! And I had to. And I'll tell you what, I probably lost over a pound of body weight just on the load. It was like, shot. All of them were flying over the toilet. Like, they weren't even going in. It was like hitting the back wall. Like, over 2 feet away. Every one of them. Probably 18 spurts. And I was just like, and you know what was the best part? That she asked me to fucking record it. And I was like, shit, alright. That was back when I had Snapchat. So I was just like, filming myself pounding off. And then, as it started happening, I was just like, filming my load. And halfway through it, I realized how ridiculous that was. And I just started laughing, and I fell over backwards into my bathtub. And some of the kids got like as high as my chest. And I was just like, fuck! And the whole thing was on video, and I just sent it to her. And she didn't reply for like until the next day. And it was just like, hey, what's up? Like, she didn't even acknowledge the abomination of video I'd sent her.
Yeah, you were jerking off like.
That's too real, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is sometimes, I guess. I don't know.
That's fucking hilarious. You just have like this thing in your toilet, like I do.
Hope you got it.
I don't even think any of it got in there. I think it all went. Man, that shit was wild. Like, I could feel it all the way, like, down my hamstrings and up, like, the muscles that line your spine. I was like, holy fuck, I feel like a goddamn caveman. Like, this is amazing.
Homemade moisturizer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll jerk off like once every month, at least, or at most, and then at least every like 6 months, I guess. And that's not for lack of wanting to. I definitely want to the whole time, but gotta get those. A, you gotta get those T levels high, and B, I believe in like retarded self-inflicting masochism. God, I keep hiccuping. Masochism as a way to, like, toughen up your mind.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, honestly.
Yeah, and sleeping on the floor, also.
Fuck that.
I don't know. Here's how much of a crazy piece of shit I am. I get into the shower, then turn it on. How about that?
Yeah, you're a fucking savage.
Yeah.
Why though?
I don't know. It's crazier.
Well,
Yeah,
You gotta do high speed shit to be a high speed guy.
you just do it like just because you think it's like worse for yourself, like on purpose.
Well, I think that putting yourself through like uncomfortable things and things you don't want to do makes it so that in the future, in real life, when you have to do uncomfortable things, you're just like, yeah, who fucking cares?
Oh, okay.
You know, like I run a 10K 3 times a week. You know, rain, shine, snow, whatever. I don't want to do that shit, but I do it.
What is that in freedom units? Like 6 miles?
Yeah, 6 miles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I know I'm retarded. Like that's not a for debate. So
Okay.
whose go is it? Is it mine? Or is
Yeah. Why don't you go see a doctor and you can like give us all the results and let's see what actual like mental retardation is.
I don't like doctors. I'll tell you why I'm not going to a doctor, because I used to donate blood all the time, you know, because it was easy, it wasn't anything off my back, and you can help people. And I had O negative blood, which was the universal donor. So I was just donating blood all the time in high school. And then one day I come home from school and my mom's fucking just crying. I'm like, yo, what up? And she hands me a letter and it's just like, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. We're gonna get through this. I just want you to know we all love you. And I opened the letter and it's from Blood Assurance. And it says like, Dear William Holt, unfortunately we found trace fragment or trace whatever traces of leukemia in your bloodstream. We apologize for this information. However, you will be unable to donate blood ever again. I was like, shit, I don't feel like I've got leukemia, but I guess I've got leukemia. So we just like thought I was gonna die for like a month, and we went to the hospital to get it all, you know, blood tests and everything. And the doctor came and it was like, yeah, you don't have leukemia, buddy. Sorry. I was like, oh, okay. Gee, that was, you know, all of my extended family and friends thought I was gonna die, but sure. And, the guy was like, "Look, it's actually illegal for me to let you leave without examining your heart." So pull out the old stethoscope and he put it up to my chest and was like, "Oh, hang on a minute. It sounds like you've got some sort of heart deficiency, some sort of atypical heartbeat." And I was like, "All right." Doesn't feel like it. I've never heard this news before. And he was like, "Yeah, go see this heart specialist." So a month went by thinking I had a heart disease, and we went to a heart specialist, and they did a web scan of your head, not an X-ray, but it's like to see your heart. I guess a CAT scan or something. I don't know. But they did that, and the aortic valve has like 3 leaflets that open and close to pump blood. And it just so happened the timing that they took the picture, it looked like there were only 2 leaflets, and the doctor came and was like, "Yes, sorry kid, you have bicuspid aortic valve syndrome." I was like, "Okay, what's that mean?" He was like, "Well, I probably wouldn't do any heavy lifting or distance running, or, you know, I hope you didn't have plans on being a pro athlete." And I was like, "Well, all right, I guess that sucks, but I'm gonna live with that." And so a year went by thinking I had that, and I went back to get a checkup on it, and the guy was like, "No, you're completely fine. You're totally healthy. I don't know what those other dudes were talking about." And I was like, "All right, well, I'm never going to see a doctor again." And they were like, "Okay."
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's I will never leave a word out of a single doctor's mouth. And I'm justified in that.
I guess that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my whole family was just like, shit, Will's gonna die. And I've got a huge extended family. I've got like 40 cousins, like my grandma.
Well, I mean, how worried were
15 kids. How worried was I?
Yeah, how worried were they? They were probably like, I don't know.
Well, my mom was crying like every day and posting shit on fucking Facebook, and people were like sending me get well soon and stuff, and I was just like, I feel fucking fine. But the doctor who I was raised to trust doctors believes that I'm not so healthy, so I guess I should be worried, but I don't feel worried because I don't feel anything. I don't feel bad. And then we figured it all out, and I was like, all right, yeah, fuck doctors. I just don't like them.
Well, maybe you just got cured by the time it checked you.
Yeah, I just naturally cured myself of leukemia. You're right.
Yeah.
And I made
What do you think you're...
made a congenital heart disease go away just by thinking about it.
What do you think your immune system does?
What do I what?
What do you think your immune system does?
What do I think? What is what?
Immune system.
Immune system. Okay. An immune system can fucking reverse an AO deficiency. You fucking retard. It can't cure bone cancer. That's for like keeping a cold away.
Yeah, I can.
Jesus. Oh, okay. I didn't think about it like that. Are you Jewish?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Why would I be Jewish?
Did you act like a Jewish person all the fucking time? It's starting to piss me off.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't know. I disagree with you fundamentally on every conceivable topic.
Well, I just like to say the opposite way. So.
Not saying you're Jewish or anything, but you check a lot of the boxes. So.
Yeah. I remember you had quite the schnoz. Thanks to.
Damn. Relatable.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a year, so not really. Snapchat was fucking good. I deleted all my social media. I had like 800 Instagram followers, and I would just post like a picture of my foot that says like I fucking hate all of you, and I hate Instagram. You're all retards, and it would get like 400 likes, and I was just like, yeah, shit sucks.
That's fucking pretty baller.
Yeah, and I got banned from Twitter for making fun of Native Americans too hard.
Wow.
I never really did Facebook because it's gay. And Snap Normie I just got rid of because I thought it was gay. Yeah.
When I first had a Facebook, my profile picture was Bill Cosby. That ended up being a really good choice.
Yeah, that's real.
So I was too afraid to take pictures of myself. Facts.
I made a Snapchat back because Tinder girls just will not give you their phone number. Apparently, there's like, actually, what's your Snapchat? And I'm like, I don't have one. And they're like, yo, what the fuck? You fucking weirdo. And I'm like, alright. I guess that's fair analysis.
Yeah, you're fucking weird, dude.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Well, like, I don't know, like, they don't want to give you their phone number because then you have their phone number. Like, that's associated, like, to like
who gives a shit? What am I gonna fucking do?
I don't know, bro. There's some weird people out there. But chicks are cautious like that.
I don't know.
Chicks are retarded.
They get raped, you know.
Even like the way smarter, like definitely, like a step above the other women, like intelligence-wise, girls are still just like so fucking dumb.
I think it's pretty rude of you, so.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Ace and red pilled.
Yeah, that's like yeah.
No, alright, that
reminded me of when I was a kid, and I was asleep on the couch, and my sister did that prank where you like put the person's hand in a bowl of water and it makes them piss themselves, and I pissed the couch and woke up and was just like, I really don't care. It's your couch. That's how you gotta be.
You just told them that you don't care, you pissed yourself.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Who cares?
Just shower.
Like, no. Yes, you gotta tell them, like, that was worth it, just like to piss on your couch. Like.
One time I fucking got home from drinking. I don't drink anymore, but I got home from drinking and just walked in and passed out, like shoes on, fully clothed in my bed, and was asleep for a bit. And I woke up at like 2 a.m. still drunk as shit, and started pissing on what I thought was the bathroom. It was just my closet floor, and I came to halfway through. I was like, "Oh, that's not right." I like went off and just like pissed in a corner of the room or whatever, but you know.
Man, what's wrong with this?
Yeah, that's not right.
No, that's not right. That's fucked up.
So yeah, who cares though, right?
Yeah.
You ever shit the
But have I ever shit the bed? No.
yeah.
No, dude.
I had stomach flu one time. And I didn't shit the bed, but I had stomach flu, like really bad. Like I had been throwing up and diarrhea for like well over 24 hours. And at this point, I ran into the bathroom and was puking again. It was like I thought it would never end. The amount of time I was puking and the stress on my core that I was putting made me have to shit like immediately. And I could tell it was just like diarrhea, shit water was just about to fly out of my ass. So I had to choose, either shit my pants or puke all over my bare lap. And I chose to shit my pants that day. I was 20 years old.
Wow.
Why didn't you like shit on the toilet and like puke off to the side?
What, on the floor?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Could have saved a good pair of pants, dude.
Yeah. Well, I was wearing just like athletic shorts and.
Wait, you did this in the
Yeah.
bed? You like rush to the toilet?
No. It was in the toilet. I got up and ran to the bathroom.
Yeah, why don't you just like sit on the toilet and then like puke like hanging over like onto the bathroom or like the sink or something or the bathtub?
Well, because this was like a guest bathroom, so there was no bathtub and the sink was too far away to reach. And it was just like constant fluid coming out of both ends. Like there was no like shit a little, then get up and puke, and then go back and shit a little. There was none of that. It was, if I did that, it would have been shit on the floor, which, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. The feeling of having to knock on the door after till your dad comes up and is like, "You okay there, buddy?" And I was like, "Dad, I need you to bring me a pair of underwear." And hearing him laugh as you're in there suffering in pain.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
Did he get you a pair though?
Yeah, he got me a pair.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks, Dad.
Top guy, yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool of him though to actually get you a pair.
Yeah, actually he gave me a pair and a towel so I wouldn't just put on a pair, with like shit ass. And so I put on the towel and walked into the bathroom and like the other bathroom, and the second I got in there, I got in the shower and just immediately got down, curled up in a ball and started puking for like 30 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you cleaned.
And I did not shit in the shower.
No, I thought you were gonna say you cleaned the shit off yourself. But no.
Oh, I mean that happened. Well, it was literally just water. Like I definitely wouldn't leave it on me, but
It was just water poop?
yeah. You ever have that?
No. I eat healthy.
Okay, well I eat like oysters or something. Just like fucked me.
Oh, man.
Fucking disgusting.
Shellfish can get a...
Yeah, I don't like shellfish anymore.
Yeah, I don't eat that kind of shit, bro.
Well, that's gay view.
I can go for some oysters, bro. I love seafood.
I like fried oysters, but I just can't put down a raw oyster without like just gagging.
I've never
Sick.
I've never eaten an oyster.
You're missing out. They're pretty good.
It's pretty
Fried,
weird. Not gonna lie, it's kind of strange. Like, you kind of wonder how people thought to start eating that shit.
It doesn't look appealing
Yeah.
to me at all.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they look and they taste like fucking mucus. They feel like mucus. They look like mucus.
Oh, why does people eat it?
I don't know. I blame the French somehow. I don't know if they're even involved, but
French cuisine.
it seems like the kind of shit they'd be into.
Kind
Yeah.
of shit I'd be into?
No, the French.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Finns should probably do that.
Yeah, if you've ever harked up a sick loogie the size of $50 and thought to yourself, wow, I'd like to eat that. That looks delicious, then you'd love oysters.
Mhm.
I've never done that. Well, that's been like an hour and 10 minutes or something. So,
Has it been?
yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
We're calling it?
What?
Pretty good.
Yeah. You want to give shout-outs to some CC boys? So they can listen and be like, ooh.
No, I have no shoutouts. I'm not on the mind.
You got something? Dump Shark? Plug or something?
I don't know, dude. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Hugh. Hugh, one of the only good stars left.
Yep.
Oh,
Huge endorsement.
When he mentioned like the 3-hour podcast or whatever it was last time,
Yeah.
I started like towards the end, we're like, fuck you guys if you listen to this like all the way through. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's me.
Should we do that again?
did you get the money from Hugh?
What? No,
Get the what?
I didn't pursue that. Yeah, he promised. Like,
Oh, yeah.
$10.
I remember.
It's like, no.
Mm.
I come up, on my own bootstraps here.
So yeah, if you've made it this far, you're a fucking retard, and I don't like you as a person, and you've just wasted your time. If you're willing to sit and just listen to 3 people talk for over an hour while you're not partaking, you're a fucking broken human.
Bro, that's all the
You
work
definitely- You definitely have a mental problem. You have a fucking learning disability. Feel free to bitch at me about that
And
opinion.
he,
I don't give a shit. I'm right.
and he's speaking from pure experience.
I don't listen to fucking podcasts, at least. I may, sleep on the floor, and I may eat sometimes 5,500 calories in a day, and I may fucking, call random girls retards when they with me. But I don't sit and watch fucking podcasts.
You're getting better every day, man.
Why are you alienating your viewers?
I don't know. I don't know. They'll listen anyway, I'm sure. It's not like we have anything to fucking lose.
Don't worry about it.
How many views did the Hugh video get?
150.
That's fucking crazy. All dislikes
There you
still?
I think so. Really.
Who the f...
Why was it like
Surely
that?
they weren't all just CC people, right? Like, surely some guy was trying to find, like...
Nah, it said that, 15% of the viewers, clicked in from YouTube, what it's adjusted to.
Huh.
Well, shout out to YouTube.
Wow. They're watching some really fucked up shit that's suggested.
How far did they get in the video, did it say?
It says the amounts. There's, it said, 10% of people that watched it got, an hour in and then watched most of it. Most of the people that got an hour in, watched all of it.
Oh, okay.
And then there were, a bunch of people that, watched the first few minutes and just left.
Based.
Yeah, it's good. It's background noise, man. I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm shooting for. It's the target audience is OSG members who have already listened to every song and watched every podcast and watched every TV show and movie and something new. That's our target audience. Because anyone else is going to listen to 5 minutes of it and be like, what the fuck? Who gives a shit about these fucking losers? Have I told a retard story yet today?
No, you haven't.
Alright, let's end on a retard story. Let me think of something.
You talked about that physically disabled kid, so
He wasn't retarded though. He was body retarded.
just yeah.
It's the mind retarded ones I'm after. I already told one about the CDC kid who fucking was playing basketball with us and when he went for a jump shot, a calculator fell out of his pocket.
What?
Can I talk about that one?
No, I've never heard that story.
No, I talked about that one in like episode 2 or something. I'm just gonna brainstorm. Did I tell the one about the time the dude punched a locker?
No. Just pick one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know which one I've told. This dude, I'm learning not to say people's fucking full names on, but I'll just say there was this dude, and he was the kind of retarded where they like, he can't join society, so they just like let him keep going to school until he's like 20 something.
What?
Yeah, he had Down syndrome, and was probably 6'5", 300 pounds of raw like orangutan level like retard strength. Like this dude was like pure jacked muscle, but he had Down syndrome, like bad Down syndrome. Like some Down syndrome people can be like a grocery store greeter, or like just that kind of thing. But this guy was like legitimately could like nothing. There was a wrangler like had his hand tied off on a rope at all times. Anyway, we get out of class for lunch, and I just hear like just echo down the hall, and I turn and look, and there's this huge motherfucker off his leash, just sprinting full speed towards us as his wrangler is like hot on his trail trying to catch him. And you could tell it'd been a while because they were both just completely caked in sweats. He'd probably been running loose for like half an hour. And he was running right towards us with a tray of lunch food. I don't know how the fuck he got it. And the guy yells his name and goes, "Stop running right now!" And the guy turns and fucking frisbee chucks full strength this tray that was like plastic or whatever, and the guy ducks it and it fucking sticks into the wood of the wall. Like that's how hard he threw it. And then keeps running. The woman teacher who would always hug him in the mornings came out, said, "Name, why don't you just try and settle down, buddy?" And he turned, he started pounding on his chest like a fucking prime silverback gorilla. And he went, and then he full strength punched a locker, a metal locker, and it caved the whole locker in off the hinges. And then he just walked back to the wrangler and like let him tie his hands off, and they took him back to special ed class. Yeah, that was we need a name for it other than just Tard story. I guess retard remembrance is what the segment will be called.
Okay.
So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that segment of retard remembrance.
Retard remembrance.
Featuring the 300-pound orangutan.
Do you think he's still in school?
No, he graduated the year before my senior year. There's like an age rule where like they can get to like 21 and then they have to quit.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that, and that's all we have. And for my closing remarks, traps are gay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep.
That'll surely divide viewership.
That's okay.
But and I will now end it. Goodbye.